Good morning, my Panthers. How's everyone doing this morning? Sorry for not providing with your video yesterday. Uh, I'm just balancing the equation, Panthers. Panthers, as I've highlighted, before that, as you have seen and witnessed, that numbers can really be calculated, right? As to what has been happening in terms of UK 49 and the style of play, how our numbers playing, how our numbers choosing to play, right? There's what you need to understand about the types of numbers that you have, right? We have the numbers that we call the up numbers, and then we have the numbers that we call them the down numbers, right? Now, the up numbers, their characteristics is that they are going to give you the numbers that are very, very, very close to what played, right? And then we have the what we also have the down numbers. The down numbers are the numbers that we call them the straight numbers. Those numbers are going to give you the numbers that are expected to play directly, right? Now you're going to see what am I talking about, right? That it is a combination of what? It is a combination of even and odd number, right? Now let us get into UK 49 and see how these numbers played out yesterday, and I will also get to show you my predictions for yesterday's draw, right? Now, Pandas, remember, the main group is expected to start on the 15th, but then I think I'm going to move the date a bit. But then those that will be subscribing on the date, the 15th, will get the predictions. We're going to start on the 15th, but then I'm going to accommodate those that will subscribe late. I think the least I can do it is the 18 or the 19. That is where I will be accommodating other Panthers who will be subscribing late, right? And also, I've mentioned that the PDF is available for purchase. Those that don't afford the main group but then want to learn about numbers, the PDF is available. It is selling at 300, including lessons, right? Now, let us go and see on UK 49. On UK 49. Let us see how these numbers played out yesterday. It was one of those throw whereby it was close. I had these numbers, but then it was close. But then yesterday, I don't want to lie, Panthers, I shot myself in the foot. I knew these numbers, but then I did not execute what I was supposed to execute, right? Now, let us see these results as to what happened yesterday. Lunchtime yesterday, we saw 2, 14, 18, 19, 34, 44, and a bonus ball of 17, right? And my bad, Pandas, if I'm speaking too fast, right? My bad. I think I'm going to accommodate everyone, because in my videos I've been when Pandas are texting me, they say, you know what, in this video I did not get to understand you. You were a bit fast. I think I'm going to accommodate you, right? On tea time we had 6, 13, 37, 40, 48, 49, and a bonus poll of 33, right? These were the results on yesterday, right? Now, my main focus here, I only focused on having to calculate lunchtime yesterday, right? Remember what I've told you, Pandas. If you don't understand your DRD, it is going to be very, very difficult for you to calculate the accurate difference. Remember, when you don't have the accurate difference, it is whereby you don't have the right number that you are going to add or subtract your courses with, right? You need to understand again what is your NPP, right? I believe we now have an idea what when we're talking about the NPP we're talking about, right? Now let us see. The NPP on the what date is it today? It's the 13, 12, right? Now the NPP for yesterday's draw lunchtime was this. Let me go on my board here. Let me go on my board here. Let us erase. All right. Now the NPP Pandas that was here, right? The NPP for yesterday, it was the NPP for yesterday's draw. Remember here, the main focus is UK 49, right? The NPP yesterday was 2-4. 2 4. Basically, what is expected from you? The NPP guides you, pandas, as a violated pandas. You see me doing this, it is because I know what happened the day before. I know what happened yesterday. Hence, I'm so confident about the NPP. What is the NPP of today? If you don't understand the NPP for today's throw, it is going to be very, very difficult for you to maneuver or calculate or predict numbers accurately. So, right, we had the NPP of 2 and 4. Now, let us go and check what is the number that is sitting at position 2 and also the number that is sitting at position 4, right? Can you see that on Friday, the 12th of July, we have the second number that is 11, and then we have the fourth number that is 24, right? These are the chosen numbers. Pandasesa validated. Every information that you see me presenting here, it is available for lessons, right? I can present this information and offer you lessons based on what I've already taught you on YouTube, right? Here I'm just presenting 20% of numbers, right? Now we are going to use that 11 and 24, right? We have 11 and 24 from the NPP of 2, and what? 2 and 4, right? Now remember what I've talked about. You need to understand the numbers that you have. The numbers that you have, the 11 and 24, it is what we call what? It is a combination of even, and it is also a combination of what? Of an odd number. So we refer these numbers as the down numbers. The down numbers are the numbers that are close. The down numbers are the numbers that are close to what we'll be playing, right? Let me show you the calculations and you are going to see what am I talking about. And I'm also going to show you my prediction. Yesterday, I domed like nobody's business. But then I'm confident when it comes to today's throw. It's a date. It's a date. I'm bracing myself for today's throw. It is going to be a feast, right? Let me show you what happened, right? We have the NPP of 2 and also we have the NPP of what? Of 4, right? We're going to use this NPP, right? Now there's what we call again the difference. Now the NPP sometimes it becomes a substitute. It becomes a substitute for what? For the difference. If it is not going to play from the difference, it is going to play from the NPP, right? We have the NPP of 2 and 4, right? When we say, remember we have 11 and 24, right? When we say 11 plus 2, it gives us what? It gives us 12. 11 plus 2, is it 12? My bad, it is 13. My bad, is it 13, right? 11 plus 2, it gives us what? It gives us 13, right? Now, when we say 24 minus 4, 24 minus 4, it gives us what? It gives us 13 and 20, right? Now, these were my predictions for yesterday's throw. Let me show you my sheet for yesterday's throw. Let me show you my sheet for yesterday's throw. Can you see? I predicted these numbers yesterday, right? I want a much clear. People are seeing me like this. Let me go on recent. Right? Yeah, this way, whereby I combine these images, right? This the 13 and 20. I bet 13 and 20, and then we saw what? We saw 14 and 19 playing, right? You don't have a bad luck. You don't have a bad luck. It is you are lacking an understanding as to what are the types of numbers that you are having, right? If you don't understand your numbers, it is going to be very, very difficult for you to predict accurately. So you understand. Yesterday, pandas, I shot myself in the foot because I knew the numbers that I had, and then I knew exactly what was expected from you, but then I did not pay attention, right? Now let us go and correct this. We see that I predicted 13 and 20, but then what played yesterday was what? Was 14 and 19, right? As I've highlighted, pandas, you don't have a bad luck. You don't have a bad luck. You don't have a bad luck. That's all. That's the best advice I can give you. You don't have a bad luck. You just need to understand the numbers that you have. Right now, let us correct this. We saw, and I also bet 13 and 20, and then I doomed like nobody's business. Right? Let us go and correct this. Right? Now, 11 and 24 are what we call the down numbers. The down numbers are going to give you the numbers that are close, 13 and 20, but then what played was 14 and 19. I believe you are now catching on the statement that I've said before, right? Let us erase this thing. Let us erase. Right? We are going to see what am I going to do with these numbers, right? And also, just because I am doing it like this for today's throw does not mean it has to be always like that. You need to study your numbers. You need to understand the numbers that you have. As I've highlighted, Pandas, the PDF is available. The mentorship program group is also open. All right. Those that have any desire to join any of my main group or lessons group or the mentorship program, Pandas, it is advisable that you text me on this number 062 335 1836 062 335 1836. Those are my WhatsApp line, and you can also text me. Right now, remember, Panthers, we have 11. Let me write it here. We have 11, and then we have, let me write the 24 here. Let me write it here. All right, this one we are going to round it up. We are going to round it up to 12, and then this one we are going to round it up to what? We are going to round it up to 23. You see what I did, ne? I believe Pandas are seeing what I did, ne? I've rounded up my numbers 11 to 12, and then 24 to 23. All right? Still, we still have what? We still have a combination of odd and even. All right? Now, these numbers now, remember this one I said, these numbers I said they are what? Down. Right? Down, it is close numbers. And then this one are up straight numbers. Right? Now we are going to use that 12 and what? We are going to use that 12 and 23. We are going to use our 12 and 23. We are going to use our 12 and 23. Right? With the NPP. We're going to say now 12 plus 2. 12 plus 2, it is 14. And then we're going to say now 23 minus 4. What is 23 minus 4? What is 23 minus 4? Pandas, 23 minus 4 is 19, right? 19. 14, 19. Let us go and check for 14 and 19, right? Let us go and check for 14 and 19 on yesterday's throw. All right? Let us go and check for 14 and 19. Indeed, 14 and 19 played. You see where does these numbers come from, right? Now, Pandas, it is very, very advisable. Sometimes it is very, very possible that I'm going to calculate a what? I'm going to calculate a bonus and also a banker. Sometimes I'm going to calculate two bankers. You understand? It has to do with what numbers chooses on that day, what their DRS chooses on that day. You understand? Because here it shows what? It shows bankers. It is very, very advisable for me. Always, when I place my bet, I always place my bet under that option, including bonus, and also if I have the NPP that is close to what? If I have the NPP that is close to 5, 6, I know here with my, it is very, very possible that we are going to get a bonus ball. That is why I can feel confident that I'm going to bet any of these numbers as what? Also as a bonus ball, right? Now, as I've highlighted, Pandas, the main group is expected to start, yeah, I think I'm going to push it back a bit, around the 18. 18 July, Panthers, we are starting. Those that wishes to join the main group, Panthers, text me on these numbers: 062 335 1836. Those are my WhatsApp line. All right. Now, Panthers, remember to stake what you can afford to lose. Never mistake any of my videos as the current draw predictions, but then they are a recap. Thank you, Panthers. Let us keep on commenting, liking, and subscribing. Thank you, Panthers. I've seen that I've gained so many subscribers. I'm very, very grateful. Thank you, Pandas. Let us continue doing so. Thank you, Pandas. Remember to tell a friend, to tell a panda that Zeko JT is out here doing miracle numbers. Thank you, Pandas, and God bless.